morning, Celtic fans. We are just over the best Celtic winter transfer window ever. And the Celtic manager is looking to the summer window already. This Celtic manager's mantra is something that has become part of Celtic folklore already. But as Ange continues to build the team, it seems he never stops as well. Reports claim that the Celtic boss has already started planning for next season, with terms being offered to potential Bosman signing Zinedine Ferhat. He's a player we were looking at in the last window. French media outlet Foot Mercato have reported that the Hoops are battling it out with Turkish side Trabzonspor to capture the 28-year-old Algerian international's signature. Yesterday, a speculation had been rife surrounding Ferhat and a possible move to Scotland since the January window opened. It is not known how far advanced the talks are at the moment, but what a message this sends out to the fans, that Ange has already started putting the building blocks in place for next season. It seems that the Celtic gaffer is not content with what he is, even though he still has players set to return from injury to make their mark on the team. It seems next season could just be as exciting as this one. Celtic have no significant players out of contract at the end of this season, but a duo is scheduled to return to Spurs and Benfica. It is believed that loan deals came with clauses to make the moves permanent, but either deal will require a very significant fee and an equal commitment in terms of wages. Ultimately, any decision will be up to the individual player. They might see Celtic as their short-term future, or an interesting season on their CV to bolster their prospects elsewhere. Celtic boss said, "If I say we're closer, it's as if something's happened. Those discussions will be taking place over the course of the next period." Michael Nicholson, chief executive, is at the forefront of that with the players themselves. "It will take care of itself. Experiences like Wednesday will help, but we all live in a romanticized version of life, but it usually comes down to what drives the individual. These things are great, but then finances come into it, other factors can influence the decision. I'm not going to try and convince anyone to stay. If you don't understand how special it is to be a part of this place, nothing I'm going to say will change that. I know Cam and Jota love representing this football club and what it's all about. They're contributing right now, and that's all I need to see. They're enjoying it. But it could be others. People are talking about new signings, but we might lose a couple because we're going so well. That's part of football. I won't lose so much sleep over it. While they're under my charge, I'll just get them to be the best they can be." When fit and available, Jota and Carter Vickers have always been selected, with the title on the line. Postecoglou won't allow any contract diversions to take his focus away from delivering the trophy that the club desires most. Moving on to today's game. The manager is expecting a tough test from Motherwell, but has called on his side to show resilience and consistency. The Fir Park side have proved tricky customers for Celtic at points during this season, with a tightly contested 1-0 win coming Celtic's way the last time the two sides faced off back in December at Parkhead. The Celtic manager said, "That's what we have been doing, that's what has got us into this space," he said, as quoted by Glasgow Live. "We haven't got here because of one performance or one set of conditions. We've had to battle our way since the beginning of the season. Sunday, away from home, will be a tough game. Motherwell are a good side, they have ambitions to stay in the top half of the table, so I am sure they are going to test us, but that's what we have been doing from day one. I haven't sensed or feel I would sense that I would have to come in and address some sort of major shift in attitude around the place, because what we did the other night was what we have been doing for quite a while now, overcoming whatever challenge is put before us. I think every game from now on will be a challenge for all teams. Everyone is fighting for something. There is challenges every week, and after the first 5 or 6 games, we have tried to be as resilient as we can to overcome whatever challenge before us. So that's what you are expecting every week, whether it is home or away. It is going to be tough." Despite being a venue that has proved quite successful for Celtic in the last few years, supporters will know that Fir Park can be a tricky place to go if you aren't prepared or on your game. Hopefully, it will prove as a good chance to put the pressure on Glasgow rivals Sevco, by playing before them and having an opportunity to go for points clear at the top. And where are they? The normal ones that have been commenting all season, just haven't come back. And on that note, have a great day, Celtic fans.
Lit. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party. Roll up to the party, roll up to the